Scholastic Audio presents Follow Me by K.R. Alexander. Read by Neil Shah.
Show me, Leela says. Max called her right away, and she biked all the way up from town to get here. There's a light sheen of sweat on her forehead. But even though she just arrived, it's clear she's ready for action. She can't spend the night, but so long as she's home by dinner, we can explore my creepy home together. And honestly, she seems like the only one brave enough to do any actual exploring. Max and I have stayed safely outside the house since he told me the truth about the ghost. Even though she had gotten here as soon as she could, it still felt like it had taken forever. I still spent the entire time waiting for the ghost to appear in the windows, her eyes wide and mouth open in a silent scream right before she grabbed me. I poke along the back hedge with a stick, trying to find the opening and gravel trail I'd seen before, while Max and Leela trade stories behind me. I try not to listen in, but it's impossible not to hear, especially because Leela doesn't seem nearly as hesitant to talk about the haunting of my house or my potential impending doom as Max. "Well, I heard her face was a skull," she says, "and that kids didn't go missing. They were so scared when they saw her, they died." I feel both of them pause and stare at me when she says it. I don't turn around. "I never heard that," Max says quietly. I can tell he's no longer sure what he believes. All I know is that I need to get to the bottom of this. I need to learn as much about who lived in this house as I can. Worst case scenario, the house is haunted, and I need to find a way to get rid of the ghost. Best case scenario, the house isn't haunted, and in learning the true history, I can put all these ghost stories to rest. The first step is exploring the gravestones and learning who exactly was buried there and why they were dumped in the middle of the woods. Then I can also find out who lived and died here once the house was built. Maybe if I can learn the girl's name, I can figure out why she's haunting my halls. After a few more minutes of walking back and forth along the hedges, though, I can't find the path. "I'm sure it was here," I say, tossing my stick down in frustration. "Maybe it's overgrown," Max says. Right, like somehow the hedges just magically grew to cover the space in a matter of hours. "Or maybe she doesn't want you to find it," Leela says. She pauses and considers. "Or maybe she doesn't want us to find it." I swallow. "So you believe it was here?" I ask. "You don't think I was just making it up?" "There are easier ways to get attention," Leela says. "Unless you're hinting that we shouldn't trust you." I shake my head. No, it was here. I'm surprised you believe me." "Of course we believe you," Max says. "You live in a haunted house." He says it so matter-of-factly, a part of me wishes he'd be doubtful. The fact that they both believe me so easily hammers in a reality I never thought I'd have to face. The house is haunted. For real. And that means I'm in danger. For real. I look between the two of them. "If we can't find the gravestones," I say, "we need to go someplace that might have information on this house." "The internet?" Max asks. "I've already tried," I admit. "I checked on my phone. There's nothing." I hadn't spent the time between finding the gravestones and Max's arrival just sitting around. I'd searched for everything I could on this house, but there was nothing online. It made me a little less frustrated with Dad. If I couldn't find anything about this dark place's history while explicitly searching for it, how would he have found it
when just looking up real estate stats.
The library, then?
Max suggests. I nod.
Ugh, fine,
Leela says.
but I'm not biking all the way back down there again. I just caught my breath.